But it's a fascinating question, whether the demands to counter terrorism justify, Dermot, being able, perfect strangers, being able to see you effectively in all your glory.
I couldn't care less. I
Really?
go through some sort of machine. I fly every second day and back home to Ireland or wherever we're working. If I don't have to take off a coat, shoes, belts, I'm very happy to let whoever in the distance see whatever they want.
You're looking in, and I meant to say it to you before we came on, you're looking in pretty good shape at the moment, I have to say. You must be slightly sympathetic.
Not what the wife says, but anyway.
Well, but I can think of a lot of people out there that might not feel quite so comfortable about it.
Who cares? It's like going to, you know, one of these nudist beaches. After a while, you know, it's just another body. You don't really care. And anything that protects or helps to the general protection of the population. Also, it won't take 2.5 hours. They're not just going to have one machine.
It's 20... Yeah, OK, yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, it'll be the same. It'll take 20-odd seconds to get through that. And you don't, if you don't have to take your computer out of it...
They're not going to have a machine per flight. So it doesn't matter how many machines they have. Unless it's a machine per flight, it will take, as long as we said, it's 22 seconds per scan.
Yeah, but every time...
Then you've got to have the people who won't be able to follow the basic instructions, like take 2 steps forward and stand still, just like you don't get the people who... Have you got a computer in your bag? And it's got other things. If you've got a computer, get it in your bag, get it out.
At the moment,
oh, yeah.
At the moment, going through one of those queues seems like, you know, almost like bedside manner, because you strip in front of perfect strangers, you take off, you disenrobe, you take off any metal, whatever. If you can just walk through something, wait there for a second, it'll be much easier.
What about you, Gal?
I love being searched. No, I do, genuinely. I don't mind that at all. I do. I don't mind.
Get down!
I don't mind it at all. I'm with you. I hate taking my shoes off and coat off and da-da-da.
Can I just say, what if they make you do that anyway?
What, if they make me take all that off as well?
Why? Yeah, let's just say maybe they make you do that as well. I mean, I don't know what they're going to...
I still would, you know...
If you've got an X-ray machine, I don't have to take my belt off, do I?
No, you wouldn't have me you do that as well. I set off the alarms anyway for certain reasons.
What certain reasons, Gam?
No, I mean, well...
They're just excited machines.
Just really excited machines, happy to see me.
Really?
I'm good to see you, good.
No, I don't mind it at all, you know, it's all for security, but everyone's worried,
does it not go without saying that people on
TV
are by nature exhibitionists, therefore we should find out from the people at home who may not be quite so extrovert how you might feel about being seen in a kind of virtual altogether. Kirsty.
Helena's online.
Kirsty, no, what about you? Would you?
Do you know, I'm concerned about the health issues of it. I haven't... You know, we don't know.
Apparently,
exactly.
it's a fraction. It uses a fraction of the radiation used by a mobile phone.
Well, then no. I'd just give me more of an excuse to diet before I go on holiday.
I can just imagine the security guards zapping off pictures of you every time you come through, Kirsty. That's what I think. Anyway.
Like... Helena's on line 3.
Helena, good morning.
Good morning, Matthew.
You got a problem with virtual body scanners?
Absolutely not. Anything that stops them molesting me and having a good time at the security gate is always good news for me.
Has that been your experience so far?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, this wand going up and down, you know, I'm a lady, I wear a bra. My underwire, you know, yes, it's a bra. It's no great revelation. And they get just a little bit invasive, shall we say.
If you feel that's the case, do you really trust the people that operate these machines to be 100% reliable, to not take advantage in any shape or form?
Well, I think there has to be an element of trust in anything, and I would certainly say that the vetting process for anyone sitting in front of a scanner of that nature would have to have been completely and utterly investigated. I don't have an issue with it. Anything that stops me being stopped out of the security, being manhandled, and then I can just get on with my journey. Okay. And I have to pick up on another point with regards to being treated like a terrorist every time I go through an airport is driving me insane.
Is what? You get the same feeling as Mark?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. You know, everybody is cast with the same sort of, you know, evil eye of being a terrorist, and it's just completely altered the whole experience of going through an airport and going on holiday. Everybody is treated as if you're, you know, carrying a bomb or that you are actually a terrorist. OK, Helen, thank you. We've had an email in. The producer's just given me the insight of that, which is, how about Muslims, for example? A woman in a full burqa, is she going to insist on knowing who it is that's looking at her or with her husband? More problems potentially there. Thanks for that last call. Let's have another.
Brian's on line 1.
Brian, good morning.
Morning, Matthew.
What do you think of these body scanners?
I think they're a total invasion of privacy.
OK. And Kirsty, you're just saying that you work at an airport, is that right?
I work at Manchester Airport myself.
OK. So why such strong feelings?
First of all, they didn't ask any of us what, you know, that they were going to do this. And, you know, it's like if you're a parent, you know, you wouldn't want your kids going through because, obviously, you know, you're seeing these images, you know, and, you know, even though people are vetted to the highest point, you know, you still never know because it's like the nursery nurse that's just been arrested. You know, who'd have thought she'd have been a paedophile, you know?
Well, she's only been arrested, remember, so it's not been convicted. OK, well, you work at the airport. That's interesting. Thank you, Brian. Let's have another.
Maureen's on line 5.
Maureen, good morning.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks very much.
I just can't believe people are so damn sensitive. Honest to God.
Some people are sensitive, Maureen. And do you think you should just bully them if they are?
Well, I mean, if it's going to save me life, they can do what they like to me, quite honestly. Yeah. As long as they get me safely on and off a plane, I don't care. Absolutely. I mean, they can view me appendix, me gallbladder, me... and put it on the internet.
Well, then why don't we, if you want to do that, so use full strip searches and body cavity searches for all. That'd be one guaranteed way of doing it. You know, if it's for ultimate safety, let's do the ultimate test.
Well, I mean, it's just...
Would you have a problem if I stuck my hand up your bottom to check whether there's anything hidden up there, Maureen?
Well, I'd probably give you a slap, but, you know...
Oh, it sounds like you might have a problem then, doesn't it? You know, I know people...
If you didn't find a bomb, I don't think I'd be too bothered.
Cue Inspector Clouseau in here. There's a bomb in your bum. Do you know, the thing is, Maureen, you know, it wouldn't actually bother me because of all the Eeyore reasons I gave you earlier, but I do know people who are very, very shy.
I know.
And I don't know if it's...
I mean, this is just a picture, and you don't see your face. You don't know your name. I mean, do they think they're going to be on the internet or something in 5 minutes? I don't understand it, quite honestly.
All right, Maureen, thank you.
It is interesting, because if you look at the photographs, I mean, if you get turned on by that, there's something really, really wrong with it.
Now, this is what's quite interesting, is when they did it on the BBC, I think these are grabbed from ITV or from the newspapers, when they showed it on the BBC yesterday, they showed the scanner had different settings, and one of the settings was almost a positive image of you. And by positive, I don't mean good. I mean positive as in it was a clear image of you in the nude. You could see every curve and contour of a body. And so there may be different settings. Now, if they just use a setting like that where you're virtually indistinguishable, you're just sort of a morph, and it shows how items fine. But if they use these other settings, I mean, you know, then it starts to be a little bit, OK.
How long before we can get these as glasses?
Well, the sooner the better. OK, thanks very much for that, folks. After the break, we're asking if the tabloids owe Stephen Gately's family, friends and fans an apology for their dismal reporting of his death. Some claimed he choked on his own vomit, others that he died after a massive booze-a-thon. Turns out he was born with a dodgy ticker. Some fans are saying newspaper homophobia was behind all this misplaced speculation by the press. What do you think? 0207 173 5555. That's the number for your calls. Should the tabloids say sorry? You tell them in 3.
Which newspaper outed Stephen Gately as gay? The Sun, the Daily Star or the Daily Mirror? Find out in 3.